Barton Street was bustling with visitors today.
Barton Street East.
Barton Street East in Hamilton.
Part of the reason why Barton is so bad
is named Barton the worst road in southern Ontario thanks to its multitude of potholes and cracks.
Barton this, Barton that, Barton Street, man, I can go for days. I have filmed many incredible videos across Hamilton, covering almost every area. Okay, I lied. Not every area, except for this one place. And you can probably guess which place I'm talking about from the title. And I've been curious why so many of you guys kept commenting Barton Street, Barton Street, Barton Street, Barton Street, Barton Street, Barton, JHNN, etc, etc. Hamilton is soft, Dimani soft as well. To even think Hamilton is hard, mans didn't even go to Barton Street. And it continues. Downtown is nothing. Go to East End. Barton is worse than downtown. The police left a body uncovered for all the kids to see on their way to school. Okay, there's no way. That has to be false. There's no way. There's plenty of neighborhoods worse than downtown. Go visit them. Hamilton has gotten bad and continues to get worse. And that's a fact. I have been curious about why this place kept coming up in my comments. So ladies and gentlemen, today is the day. I have decided to go visit Barton Street and to find out what the hype is about. Many of you have called it the most dangerous area in Hamilton, or it's often referred to as the ghetto or the hood, as I'll be heading there and explore it and uncover the truth. Wait. If you're new to my channel or you've been watching my videos for a while, if you enjoy the type of content I make, subscribe, join the community. We're on a road to 10,000 subscribers, and I truly believe that we can hit it by the end of this month. So once again, subscribe to the channel if you're new, or if you've been watching my videos, subscribe. It's free.
Like you, baby, 'cause you come, then you go. Tell me, do you think it's right not to be serious about life like a stranger?
So why is this? Because I was told by so many people to come to the street. Okay, from what I heard, that apparently this is like the ghetto side, or this is the most dangerous area in Hamilton.
Barton Street can be a dangerous place at times. It's just where everything is, man. You know, it was a major street, I guess, back in the day. I'm not originally from here, but I've lived here for the past 10, 15 years, and yeah, it's the street that I was told to come to when I come here, right? Yeah. It's just like whatever you want to find, bars, whatever. You know,
all here, huh? It's all here?
It's all here in the streets, right? So like, this is one of the more action streets in Barton, but it's a good street too, though, man. A lot of good things on here. You know, some great places to eat.
Yep.
You know.
What is it about Barton Street that everyone knows about?
Honestly, as somebody who's not a Hamilton local, I would say it's more about the homelessness and the drug problem that is on the streets. Yeah. In your opinion, do you think that this is the worst street in Hamilton? Because I heard that like this is like ranked as the most like terrible street in Ontario. That's what the media says. Interesting. Those are strong choices of words. Because like a lot of things happen in this area. Like a few years ago, there was a shooting on the other side, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I could definitely see that opinion. I probably wouldn't share that opinion, but I could see why people would say that. Yeah. Would you say that this is like the shadow side of like Hamilton area? Because I feel like this side is being left behind. Yeah, probably. Honestly, even just driving up down there, it's pretty rough. I mean, there's no businesses, and like you said, the streets are pretty bad, and there's just not a lot of good, honestly. So I think the farther that way you go, it's a lot better rather than that way, for sure. Yeah. So what's your thoughts on Barton Street?
Not so bad.
It's not so bad?
Pretty sunshine.
What'll be going on down here?
Nah, it's ghetto, you know?
It's ghetto?
Where? Ladies just right there, you know?
Yeah. What's the craziest thing you've ever seen on Barton Street?
Angry, you know? No bad stuff ever happens. No.
No bad stuff happening around here. Are you sure?
No, I'm not sure. No.
I see. What was wrong with it before? Because you said that it's starting to clean up a bit.
Yeah, well, it's just like, the streets are starting to clean up. There were a lot of empty shops. People have brought their businesses down here. This is becoming like almost a little bit artsy kind of area of Barton Street. And they just brought some different clubs down here, bars down here, and so they're trying to bring Barton Street back to life again, right?
Okay, I see. Earlier you mentioned that this is where the actions be happening, Why do you say that though, if you don't want me asking? I'm curious.
Well, it's just like where everything is known to be, like there's... Everyone knows there's prostitution on Barton Street.
Yeah, actually, I heard about that.
Yeah, so, everybody knows that. And just where you need, if you find anybody, you find them on Barton one day or another, right?
So you're telling me that, let's say that you're a man, you wanted some action, you could easily find someone here.
Oh, yeah.
No, I read an article said that back in the days, if you're driving down the street, you had to make sure you kept your doors locked. If you are at a red light, because it's either a prostitute would approach you and try to open the door without even asking no questions and try to offer, what she needs to offer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it gets that way sometimes, right?
Have you ever experienced that?
No, I haven't experienced it, but you
not looking forward to, huh?
Yeah, no. And when you're walking down here, you get approached, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's times you get approached.
Tell me, OG. Tell me, have you been approached? Tell me the jokes. I know you got game. I know you got game.
Oh, I got a little.
You're a pretty good looking guy. I know they approach all the time.
But you get approached, and like me, I'm not about that. Maybe back when I was 20 and shit, but I don't dive in anything now, man. Because you get, hey, love. But
have you ever seen like anything crazy happen on this street or no?
Yes, actually, literally last week there was an overdose in that alley right there, and one of our coworkers was the one that was running up and down the street calling the ambulance, calling the cops, and he came back inside like nothing happened. I was like, what? How? What was that? What happened?
He managed to get back up.
No, like our coworker, like he just did it and then was like, all right, like my job is done, and then walked away. And I have no idea what the outcome was or what happened, but he said that he's had to do that before in the past. And I know that I personally would not have reacted that well. So yeah, it was interesting.
Do you think that Hamilton is a dangerous area?
Yes.
Why do you say that?
I think it's a dangerous area if you associate with the wrong people. I don't think that anybody just walking down the street is going to get into any danger. It's more so wrong place, wrong time, kind of, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Would you say that, like, if you're going out for an example, let's say you're going out for a little jog or a walk at night in this area, would you have to be checking your shoulders to make sure you're good at all times?
To be honest, I don't do that anyway. Okay. But maybe that's just a personal thing. I know that women definitely should, but I trust. I have a lot of trust.
You drive, huh?
I do, yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. You be chilling. So my other question is, what's the biggest problem out here, though?
The biggest problem down here? I'd have to say the biggest problem in this whole city.
In the whole Hamilton?
Yeah, in all of Hamilton is drugs, man.
Yeah.
Like
how bad has that gotten since, COVID? Because I heard that things went downhill after COVID.
Oh, yeah, like COVID just drove everything. Like, when you look at COVID and some, a lot of people on the outskirts of this city that live in the West End or whatever, they just look at it as a shutdown and some prices went up. But everything in the city went up.
Yeah.
the drug use, everything negative just went up. Prices, gas, everything. So, you know, there has been a bigger jump in the scale of drug use since COVID, and you know, it's a tough go, man. Once they get in some of that stuff, man, it can be a tough go, and it's a fight to get out of, right?
Yeah, I hear you.
You know, it's a battle. So I don't suggest, like, you know, that to anyone in any way, shape, or form, because I've struggled with the battle myself, right? So you know, and I'm slowly getting away from it, right? I don't wish that on anybody, because I see it out here.
It's destroying people, huh?
Yeah, it's destroying people, man, and it's just, you know, I just feel so bad for them too, because I feel their pain sometimes when they don't have their shit, right? And you know, it's hard to watch, right?
Some people say that this is starting to turn to like zombie city. What's your opinion on that?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you this much: it's not turning as bad down here as it is in the downtown area.
Yeah. Oh, what's crazy down there?
Oh man, go to York Street. That's all I tell you.
York Street
by the Sally Ann, and go all four corners there. You'll trust me. You'll see what I'm talking about. There's where you see the real ghetto.
Yeah, everything be happening down there, huh?
You'll see it right there on the street. Right there on the street.
He's gone.
Don't care who's walking by. They'll do it right there on the street, on the church step, whatever. Sometimes the city just don't like to show the ugly side. Yeah, nobody really likes to show the ugly side, but the ugly side has to be shown.
Yeah, the truth has to come out. The truth. That's why I'm here.
You know what I mean? That's what I say to youngsters. Like when at the time I was growing up, which is the 80s, 70s. You know, I wasn't told this was no good or that was no good. I was told this was good and that was good, but you know, it didn't end up good in the end, right? So that's what I say to the young cats growing up today, man. You know, get both sides of every story that comes your way, because there's the good and the bad to everything, right? But I love Hamilton. I'm originally from East Coast. I'm an East Coaster. Yeah, Halifax. I'm from so yeah, man, it's great to see you guys out doing this type of stuff.
For sure. When you think about Hamilton, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Hess Village.
Well, why do you say Hess Village, though?
Just because every time I would visit Hamilton in the past when I didn't live here, that was always where I would go in school and stuff. So that's just my immediate association. Yeah.
So that's like more the chill spots.
Yes.
All right. Anyways, I'm about to, continue doing my little documentary down on Barton Street. Do you have like any advice for me or no?
Be safe.
Be safe.
Be safe out there.
So it's really dangerous, as the media says.
So they say.
All right, y'all. I'm here with
Courtney.
Courtney, thank you so much. Take care. What's your thoughts on Barton Street?
My thoughts?
Yeah.
I love it because it's a sense of community, but the way the world is becoming, that there's also a lot of hate. But I go to Helping Hands because I like to feel God's presence, because without God, we're nothing.
Yeah, that's true. Amen. Amen.
And there's a lot of addictions out there. It doesn't matter what, doesn't matter who. God loves you unconditionally. Yep. And may you find him.
I see. And my other question is, what's the biggest problem in this area?
I would say drugs. Drugs? Myself. And guns and hate.
But why do you say guns, if you don't mind me asking?
People don't fight with their fists anymore. They fight with guns. Yep. I don't like it because I've had some friends that were shot at. I've had some friends that have experienced people being shot in front of them. Guns should just be abolished altogether, getting away, Share love.
Share love?
All you can do is, even if you're just one person, share love.
Yes, spread the love, not the hate, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Barton Street is good, bad, and it can be ugly, right?
Yeah. In your opinion, would you say that this is a place where everyone knows it? Everyone kind of, or no?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, it's a pretty big, there's love in this area. There's love.
Yeah, a lot of love in this community. A lot of love in this community, for sure.
Yeah. When you think about Hamilton, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Diversity.
Diversity? Why do you say that?
Because everybody's so different, but, different people, different places. I think we all need to learn about our differences so we can all accept each other, basically.
Would you say that Hamilton, Ontario is a city that needs love in it or no?
Oh yeah, it needs love. It needs to be loved. It needs, like I said, if you can be one person and love somebody else, you have already made a difference in that person's life. So love unconditionally.
Yeah, I hear you. My last question is, what's one message you got for the youth watching?
The youth, I love you all. Don't ever give up. Keep on going. You know, keep on going. Keep the fight. Don't give up.
Yep. And stay away from drugs.
And accept yourself. Accept yourself for who you are. Not for who your parents want you to be. Not for who your peers want you to be.
Yep.
Or society. Love you for you.
Tell him, Auntie. Tell him. Stop playing. Well said. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And I'm just glad to see you guys out here, you know, trying to put something together, trying to work something.
Yeah.
Keep following your dreams, man, and never give up, eh?
Sure, yep. Good luck, brother. Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you so much.
Good luck, eh?
Yeah, take care. What's your name?
Dave.
Dave, born and raised in Hamilton, right?
Yeah. All my life.
Okay, so basically, right? You say you have seen some of my videos, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I did some little investigation. You know, I went to the most dangerous hood, which is like OC. Yeah.
I used to live down at Oriole Crescent back when I was a kid.
Oh really?
Nothing like it is now.
How was it back then? What's the difference now?
Well, I mean, I guess it's basically like the hood now, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't like that when I lived there when I was a kid.
Apparently back.
Normal town.
It's a normal town, huh?
Yeah. Normal little town center. Normal town houses.
So it was less like there was less violence back then, huh?
Big time, yeah.
Apparently now like all the OGs got locked up that used to be there. Like it's more quiet now. That's what I heard from the people. Yeah.
Last time I heard, people were down there getting robbed. Freaking, you go down there with ice cream, guys that sell ice cream and the bikes and stuff, they would get robbed. And
damn,
I don't know. That was the last time I don't really go around that area, but.
Is it true that this is actually the longest street in Hamilton? That's what I heard.
Yeah, probably, because it runs just past downtown by Bayfront.
Yeah, Bayfront all the way to
Stony Creek.
Yeah, Stony Creek. Yeah.
But this is a very well-known street, probably the worst street in Hamilton.
Really? Why do you say that? Why is it the worst?
The streets are destroyed all the way from downtown all the way to the other end. It's always the worst street. You probably hear about the buses are really bad and stinky and all. Bad people on the bus. Barton Street's got a really bad reputation. This town's getting really, really bad. I mean, it was bad when I was a kid, but it's way worse now. Way worse. I'm actually kind of a little afraid for my kids. I got
really?
3 kids at home, right? One's about your age. So it does kind of bother me how bad this city's getting. I used to be able to go out and hang out as a kid, a teenager, there's always bad things going on in Hamilton, but not enough to scare me even as a child, right? But now, there's bad stuff going on.
What have you seen, for you to have a mind like that, a mindset to think like that?
Well, I mean, just yesterday actually, I was just here, and there was I don't know, an elderly guy. He has no eye, like probably a veteran or something. I don't know. And there was somebody here picking on him, trying to get all rough and tough with him. So I walked up and said, "Hey, why are you picking on an old guy?" And then he tried to get rough and tough with me. I'm like, "Whatever, dude." I just left, went back in the grocery store. And I guess he took off, but...
What's the craziest thing you have seen out here? If you can't really speak on some things, I understand, but...
I don't know. I can't really say I've seen a whole lot with my own 2 eyes, but I've heard it. You know what's going on in this city. Everybody knows, whether you've seen it or not, right? You know what's going on here. I mean, even as a child, when I was 16, I got jumped by a couple of guys for an earring. Hamilton... Not good. I'm glad you're doing this story because I feel bad for people that move here to Hamilton.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
Why are you coming here? This is not the place to move to.
Yeah.
I mean, they're trying to fix up downtown, but downtown's not any better.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see a lot of renovations down there. A lot with the new buildings.
Nicer, but
it looks nicer, but
downtown's still downtown.
Yeah, exactly. Still downtown. What's one message you have for your younger self, who's watching?
Get the hell out of here. Get out of here. Get the hell out of Hamilton, man.
Hamilton's not it, huh?
Oh, yeah.
And would you say that this is the most dangerous area in Hamilton?
No.
No? Well, why is that?
It is what you make it. You make your own bed.
Yeah, well said. Is this a place where everyone knows each other or no?
Sure, we all know each other.
Really? What's the craziest thing you've ever seen out here?
I don't want to talk about that.
It's confidential? Not even a little tease?
I don't want to talk about that.
A little bit?
It's better off that we don't.
I respect that. That's understandable. I respect that, Clearly, hey, he knows something. He knows something we don't know. He's not a snitch. Keep it like that. Don't snitch, y'all. Snitches get stitches. What's the biggest problem in Hamilton, in your opinion?
The homeless.
The homeless?
Yeah. They destroy everything. They make a mess. They go in the garbage. They fucking garbage all over the place.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. They leave messes and all that?
Oh, yeah. So they need a place to go, right?
Well, would you say that right now? Because I know a lot of homeless, they're like, you know, there were people before. They went through drugs and addictions.
That's the trouble.
Yeah.
Drugs.
Yeah. In your,
drug right there.
in your opinion, why do you think a lot of people ended up, you know, being homeless after COVID?
Because of the drugs.
Because of drugs?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said Trudeau for a sec.
No. Trudeau?
Yeah.
He's another case. He's totally.
Wait, what's your opinions on Justin Trudeau?
Trudeau, they help people from another country, but they won't. They can't help their own.
Yeah.
That's all.
So Justin Trudeau has sent a bunch of billions of dollars to Ukraine.
Yeah.
Why do you think he has done that?
Can you help their own people?
Yeah.
What about us? Right?
Yep.
They can't do it. They can't help us. They don't want. They rather pay all that money for them.
Yep.
Them now they're broke. They can't help us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what.
Would you say that a lot of Canadians are being left behind, or like?
Yeah, they are. Because Trudeau don't care. Trudeau don't care.
Trudeau doesn't care?
They care about everybody else, not their own people.
Where would you say that Canada is heading right now?
And to hell.
We're heading to hell right now?
Yeah.
Do you think that there's hope?
Well, yeah, you get rid of Trudeau, they will be.
Yeah. In your opinion, who are you leaning against? You know, we have two people who are running for prime minister next year.
Yeah.
There's Justin Trudeau and Pierre Poilievre.
I don't follow that stuff.
Oh, you don't follow politics? You're not into politics?
I know Trudeau does. He don't do nothing.
Yeah, he don't do nothing.
Yeah.
So just get Trudeau out.
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
If you can't help your own people, what good are you? Like, who cares about another country? Well, look after your own people.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Of course, we could have all those homeless people. Wasn't
Yeah,
him.
he needs to put his own nation first before
Look after your
other
own
people.
before you look after anybody else.
That's true. Look after your own people.
They go. No.
Yeah, like, why is Barton Street so known? Like, everyone knows about it. Because I was told to come here by so many people.
Well, Barton Street is the industrial street of Hamilton, basically. So all the industrial businesses are here on this street.
Yeah.
Right? Also, there's many restaurants on this street.
Yeah.
And it goes all the way to Stony Creek, all the way up to downtown.
When you think about Hamilton, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
The waterfalls.
The waterfalls? There's waterfalls here?
Oh, yes.
Where?
It is the waterfall capital of Ontario.
In your own opinion, do you think that Hamilton is the worst city in Ontario?
No, I do not. I think Toronto is the worst city in Ontario.
Why do you say Toronto, if you don't mind me asking?
It is just so busy, the crime rate is higher. Hamilton is mostly blue collar, and blue collar people are pretty much true to form.
How long you been here for?
I've been here for like a month. Yeah.
Well, what's your opinion on, Barton Street? Because I heard that this is a street that a lot of people criticize, In your opinion, from being here, as someone that's new that's been here for a month, like, what do you think about this street?
For me, it's okay, I guess. It's kind of like a sketchy because I see some like homeless people around. Yeah.
And what's the craziest thing you have seen out here?
Nothing yet, to be honest.
Nothing yet?
Yeah.
Hey, brother, keep it like that. Trust. Just stay safe,
Well, when I grew up back in the 70s and 80s, it wasn't dangerous.
Oh, it wasn't? Well, when did things, started heating up a bit?
Whatever, brother.
No opinion?
No opinion, man.
I'll be honest with you. I grew up here all my life. My parents were Portuguese immigrants.
Jeez.
Martin is Sherman. I left in about 2017 up north for work 5 years. When I came back to this city, unrecognizable, bro.
Wow. Why do you say that? Like, what changed?
Before my neighborhood used to be middle class, hardworking families, mostly predominantly Polish, Italians, immigrants. And then when they bettered themselves, they moved to the creek or to the mountain or whatever,
Yep.
And then you know what? The fentanyl problem is huge.
Yep.
The garbage trail they leave everywhere they go is huge. And the city seems to do nothing about it. In fact, they enable them by giving them money every month, knowing that they're not going to do anything with it except go get more drugs. So it's our taxpayer money feeding their habit. And I've had my struggles with addiction as well, but I still get up every morning to go to work, and I don't depend on the government for it.
Yep.
I like what you guys are doing. Continue to do it.
Yep.
You guys look like you guys got your brain.
Yeah. What's the craziest thing you have seen personally, in Hamilton?
I'm growing up on Kinraid. I've witnessed like 3 drug busts when I was in my teenage years.
Yep.
And saw SWAT teams just raid homes, and I used to walk down my street and you either bump into drug dealers or prostitutes growing up, and you're a product of your environment. Right? I mean, it doesn't mean you're gonna grow up in that, but it does affect your choices somehow. Like it affected mine.
Do you think that Hamilton is a dangerous area?
You know what? I mean, every city you go to can be dangerous. I mean, that's, you guys are awesome, man. How old are you guys?
Because you were watching, but I like to say I'm 45.
45? Yeah, well, 45. You got the wisdom of 45. You know what? You guys are on the right path, man.
For sure.
Right.